Let's jump right into the Metro Atlanta residential real estate market update for the last 7 days. In the last 7 days, there were 1,837 new listings that came onto the market. And listen to this. For the first time in probably 8 or 10 weeks, I cannot remember how long it's been, we had more homes go under contract for the week than were listed for the week. Let's just say we had about 250 more homes that went under contract for the week than were listed. We had 2,070 homes went under contract for the week. That is a big deal, which means inventory was lower at the end of the last 7 days than it was at the beginning of the last 7 days. There were 1,659 closings for the week and 2,060 price decreases. 2,060 price decreases for the week. What does that mean for home buyers? What does that mean for home sellers? Well, I'd say home buyers have lots more opportunity today than they had this time 6 months ago. The reality is that we've probably got closer to 2.5 to 3 months worth of inventory all throughout Metro Atlanta, which means, based on sales patterns of the last 12 months, it would take 2.5 to 3 months. It would take 10 to 12 weeks to sell all of the inventory listed for sale in Metro Atlanta. That is not a buyer's market by any stretch of the imagination, but it is moving toward a more balanced market. So I would say buyers have lots and lots of opportunities in the market now that they did not have 6 months ago, 8 months ago. I know interest rates are higher, making housing affordability a little bit less, but the reality is that in some cases you can buy a house instead of paying $50,000 over list price, you can pay $25,000 or $30,000 under list price. And when you look at that, having a 3.25% rate on a $50,000 higher than list price, or having a 6.5 or 6.75% interest rate on something that's $30,000 below list price, in many cases those payments are very, very similar. So buyers have lots of opportunities if you can stomach today's interest rates. Don't forget, when you get into a home, you're just sort of leasing the rate, if you will, as rates float back down and as inflation subsides. The economists that I pay attention to are saying that they expect interest rates to decrease all at the same time, and I tend to believe that's correct. For you as sellers, my advice to you is if you are going to sell your house, you better be serious about it. And I don't mean you have to go overboard or you have to give it away or price it too low. I don't mean that at all. If you're going to sell your home, make sure you take the steps to make sure it is in the right showing shape before you sell it. Make sure you do all of the research so that you can pick the right price for the home. I'm not saying you have to pick something that is too low. I'm not saying you have to give a discount to sell the house. I'm saying you just need to pick the right price. And so if you're looking to sell your house anytime in the next 6 months, I believe that we can probably sell your house for $28,000 or $30,000 more than your neighbor sold their home for. If you want to find out more, go to GoGaddisRadio.com, GoGaddis Radio.com.